What's going on? This is your boy Talk with AJ, and I'm back with another video. Long time no see, man. It's been about 3 or 4 days, I think. I've been chilling. I've been peeping in on the comment section and stuff like that. Like I said, I want to make sure and make it a point to reply to everybody, just to, if they need any advice or, they're going through stuff, just to, respond to their comment and thank them for tuning into my channel. So I make it a point to try to respond to every comment I can, and I appreciate everybody that's tapping into the channel, everybody that's new, that's hitting the like button, hitting the subscribe button. I really thank you for that. So I wanna make this a Daycap with AJ episode 4. If you're into podcasts and thought-provoking content, gangstalking, like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications, man. So what I really want to talk about in this one is the energy that your gang stalkers put into stalking and harassing you every day. Imagine how much better the world would be if they put that effort into either themselves or policing the world as they try to act like your personal police. If you're into thought-provoking content like this, once again, like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications. So I see every day, like, even when I'm in the store, it's almost like I got security. It's like security, so that's kind of the way I view them. It's like security, or like unarmed police following you around. Like, even when I'm grocery shopping, they follow you around like you're a thief and treat you like you're just the worst of the worst. Meanwhile, the people that are really in the store, that's really there to steal, they get away with it because even the store security, they're so focused on what you're doing instead of focusing on what they should be doing, is their job, or just shopping. Or, and I notice that a lot of people, they come to these stores, they don't even be shopping for shit. They just coming to see what you're doing and then leave. If they put as much effort as they put into harassing you and stalking you, if they put that effort into their own life and overall making this a better community and society as a whole, do you know how much better the world would be? Instead of wasting their whole life worried about what you're doing, and you're not the problem. It's just that the powers that be, or the people that is in charge of these programs, they have made it so you're the issue, you're the problem, you're the criminal in there, and it seems like it, and you're just causing all these problems. Meanwhile, all these things are going on, these mass, deletions and et cetera, but somehow you're the issue as being gang stalked. It's amazing the stuff that I see as the ambulance interrupt my video. Probably, well, fire department, my bad. But it's amazing how much stuff I see just being outside every day. I've seen some local channels to where I live that talk about gang stalking and how they experience it. It's a couple guys. It was a guy and a girl that live here in my area that experienced gang stalking as well, that documented and get on YouTube. The one guy, it's a guy. He's kind of just, he kind of out of it in terms of, like, he thinks he gets attitude, and even when you try to, like, make contact with him, what I'm saying, like, as far as conversation, like, even going in his live, he'll just block you. So I just kind of just get, like, don't even talk to him, or I don't even follow him anymore. But yeah, I mean, if people put the effort into their own lives that they do into gang stalking, bro, imagine how much further people would be. Like, there would be, it'd be more people with skills and able to help the community versus, thinking that they're helping the community by gang stalking someone they don't know. You know what I'm saying? Or never will take the time to know and don't know nothing about. They just, we got to understand the times we're in, everything is he say, she say. People believe any fucking thing. They believe anything. Because they know, as we all know, a lie is going to be more entertaining than the truth. So if you think for a second even if they know that what they're doing is wrong and that you're innocent, even if they know, they'll still do it, participate, because they feel as if it's a thrill to them. Like when they follow you and stalk you around, it's something about that makes them feel good about themselves. A lot of the people that are involved in this stuff, they don't have anything to look forward to. They don't have any ambition. They don't have anything going on. They've given up on their own life in order to make you their target for whatever reason. And I was reading it, and I swear that's why I love when y'all leave comments, because I gain so much hypotheticals and information, you know what I'm saying, from y'all. I've seen people put like that, you know, my family could be involved, and I think that's a very good possibility. My family is the reason why I'm being gangster. I can see that. I can 1,000,000% see that, and I honestly believe it. That theory I honestly believe, and I'm gonna get to a quick story about that. So I did try to like not like reconnect, but I did reach out to my family. How long ago? I think it was like within the last like month or two. And what happened was, you can kind of tell the energy was off. You know what I'm saying? When it came to them, like I can look at them, and I could tell that they're angry that I'm not homeless, on drugs, or in jail, or even worse. You know what I'm saying? Because their vibes, you know what I'm saying, the energy was off. Like they're asking questions. I'm kind of like giving them half truths because I don't want to let them know I don't trust them. So I'm kind of like not letting them get too close to me and not letting them know a lot about me, where I am and what I'm doing, what I do for a living, none of that. So I'm gonna let you see what I want you to see and let you know what I want you to know, but I'm never going to let you get too close to me. So I tapped in, and I got to, you know what I'm saying, got to talking to them for probably a few weeks. Like it was literally brief. It wasn't long. Like I think it was probably a total of a week, because I went 2 weeks without talking to them in between. And it's just like, I just don't have the I just get negative vibes and negative energy from them. So I had to cut them off again. So I haven't talked to my family since December 2012. So a few months after the gang stalking started, that I noticed that it was starting. So early on, it was kind of like, you know, like I said, I didn't know anything about it, so I didn't really pay too much attention to it because I wasn't aware. But I stopped talking to them, cut them off, and I noticed that that's when it really intensified. So I'm really thinking that person in the comment section is definitely right. I think they're right, because it really started and intensified around the time I stopped talking to them. But when I look at in totality, I've only talked to my family probably 2 months, a total of 2 months in the last 20 years. Like that's how far back I disconnected from my family, because I always felt like the black sheep, like the outcast of the family, and I was kind of like early on cast away. You know what I'm saying? Like I never felt like I was connected to my family. I always felt like, you know, I was destined for something bigger, and better. And then I kind of, like, when they tell me about what's going on with them, and I'm not gonna put their business out there, but when they tell me the stuff that's going on with them, it confirmed why I did what I did and why God took me away from them, because I see what they're going through and how they're, you know, they're going through their trials and tribulations, and it was a good thing that I got away when I did, because there are certain people who aren't doing well, man. They may on paper, they may in the scheme of things seem like they're happy, but I'm noticing that they really don't like the fact that I'm doing better for myself than them. And they probably thought, and more than likely thought, that I wouldn't, because they thought that I was going to succumb to the program of gang stalking. They thought I was going to be under the jail somewhere, or and you know, they thought I was gonna be down on my luck and down bad, you know what I'm saying? And I knew, like, coming up, that that wasn't gonna be the case, because I was always determined, I was always locked in, I was always focused, always had a drive that no matter what happens, I'm gonna pull through. No matter what, you know what I'm saying, obstacles come in my path, I'm gonna persevere. And I always had God, you know what I'm saying? I always had God in the forefront, that no matter what mistakes I make, I'm gonna pray, and I'm gonna give it to God, and I'm gonna allow myself to make those mistakes, learn from them, and move forward. So yeah, it's really amazing, you know what I'm saying? I really find myself amazed how far I came too, because I mean, I always said that, you know what I'm saying, that this stuff would happen. You know what I'm saying? I never said that, you know, I never said to myself, like, damn, I'm doubting myself, because I feel like when you create doubt, that makes you lazy, that makes you anxious, that gets you off your purpose. It messes with you mentally and emotionally and spiritually. It gets you down, because you're creating that doubt in your mind, and that's what gang stalking is meant to do. It's meant to create doubt. It's meant to put you in a position to where you feel stuck. You feel like don't leave your house and get nothing accomplished. Don't even go do what you need to do to make sure that you take care of yourself. Don't do that, because if you do that, then you're doing exactly what the opposite of what your gang stalkers want you to do. They don't want you to be successful. They don't want you to do nothing with your life. They want you to sit back and sit in the corner, lose everything, and they want everything to be to your detriment. You know what I'm saying? And if you allow them to do that, then they're going to do it. So understand that you get this life one time, and don't take it for granted at all. Don't take this life for granted at all. Live your life. Don't let it live you, for sure. Yeah, I just sit back and I think, like, I think it's a lot of karma for why they are in the positions they're in. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna put their business out there, but I noticed that when I needed them back then, they stomped me into the ground, figuratively speaking. They stomped me into the ground. You know what I'm saying? And they were not there for me. They did it when I needed them the most. And now I took off and branched off and went through my trials and tribulations on my own, and it showed me, and I saw people for who they are. So it made me kind of just, how do I say this? It made me kind of see people for who they are, and then my discernment grew stronger. You know what I'm saying? My discernment grew stronger, and I grew, and I would just ended up better as a product. You know what I'm saying? As a you know what I'm saying? As a man growing, I ended up better. You know what I'm saying? Because of it. You know what I'm saying? I ended up better because of it. Had somebody speeding behind me, so go ahead and go. I don't want that energy. You got it. But it made me better because of it. I didn't take it personal or nothing like that. I just learned from, you know, I learned from all the people that came against me, and I learned, you know what I'm saying, to look for those type of people, that type of energy, them type of vibes. And everybody, let me be honest with you, everybody that you come across, they're not trying to gang stalk you. You know what I'm saying? But majority, yes, but most people aren't. I mean, not most, but some people are not trying to gang stalk you. Just to let you know, they're not. But some people, I would say majority, yes, but some people are not. But you have to know you have to have discernment to know the difference between the two, for sure. I've had, like, bro, ever since my channel kind of took off a little bit, I've had people in my comment section, and I want to touch on this because I got a comment, like, at the recording of this video, it probably was like 5 hours ago, and the guy said, it's all in your head that you're being gang stalked, and do you think you're that important or something like that? and it's just interesting. See, when people like that come around, now that's the only comment I've gotten. The rest of the comments have been, for the most part, people, kind of confirming what I'm saying in my videos, and kind of, what I'm saying, understanding that, yeah, this issue is real. And yeah, you just gotta understand that a lot of these people that come in your comment section, they mean well, but you're gonna have that one person that try to gaslight you into thinking that you're delusional and this ain't real and all this, that, and the third, when those type of people are part of the problem. They're part of the problem. Don't let nobody come in your comment section and try to tell you, because that my family definitely told me that before, when I brought it up, what I was dealing with in the first 2 or 3 months of me being gang stalked, they tried to gaslight me as well. You know what I'm saying? They tried to gaslight me as well. And it's insane, because it's like a lot of people will tell you, man, if you let people gaslight you. My bad, y'all. If you let people gaslight you, they'll definitely you know what I'm saying, try to take you off your path and try to take you off your square and make you seem like what you're going through is normal, and it's not normal. So I just told him, like, yo, I appreciate you for watching. Have a blessed day. I'm not going to give energy to it, because I've been there before. I've had people try to, gaslight me as if this is not going on. And it clearly is, because I'm experiencing it. I'm seeing it. And there's hundreds and hundreds of people in my comment section justifying it, and clearly, they're going through it too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to pay attention to give energy to comments like that, but I do appreciate the you tuning in, for sure. And I wish you the best, in your life and your future endeavors, or whatever the case may be, because I'm not going to wish bad on anybody. You know what I'm saying? And I know that, he didn't get the response that he was looking for, and I'm not going to give him the response he's looking for at all. But anyways, this is another episode of Daycap with AJ, episode 4. I appreciate everybody that made it this far in the video. If you made it this far in the video, I want you to type the word persevere. Type the word persevere in the comment section if you made it this far in the video. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications, and I appreciate everybody for watching the videos and tuning in. I really, really appreciate it. Once again, leave your comments in the comment section. I try to reply to as many as I can. I try, and I get to everybody. I've gotten to everybody just about, but I reply to every comment, whether it's for the content or against the content. You will get a reply, because I want to connect with my audience and let them know that, hey, I'm not just some content creator that wants you to engage with my channel, but I'm gonna act like you don't exist. I'm always be the person that engage with my, the people that watch my channel and support the content, because without y'all, it wouldn't be a channel. Without y'all, it wouldn't be anything. I would just be posting videos, but with no interaction. But I'm thankful for all of you. I'm thankful for everybody. I give all glory to God, every day. I wake up in the morning, and you should as well. Like, the year's almost up. It's been up and down on the year, but we made it here. We're alive, you know what I'm saying? It could be worse in this world. It could be worse, and this is why I have such a positive mentality towards gang stalking. And I'm gonna get into, why in another video, but y'all tap in into the channel, and yeah, hit I'll talk to y'all and see y'all in the comment section. Y'all be blessed out there. Y'all be safe, and I'm gone. Peace.